What's good, YouTube? It's your boy The Flame back at it again with another video, and we're doing a reaction video today to a scenario type hypothetical video of what if LeBron James and Michael Jordan switched their careers. Because you know that documentary came out, a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't, you know, it's controversy. So we're gonna really see who the GOAT is if their careers switched, you know what I mean? So this video is made by, what is it called, Rebound Rewind. So we're gonna check it out. So if you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe for more reaction videos like this. We about to get into it. So before who do you think about to win more rings though? They switch careers, MJ or LeBron?
And Michael Jordan switched places in the NBA Finals. I know LeBron's career as of this video is not over, and he just might add a few more Finals appearances if things work out great in LA, but MJ only played 15 seasons. So it would be better for this debate if we let LeBron have a go at MJ's 6 Finals and let MJ have a go at LeBron's current 9 Finals.
Alright, see, well, as he explained it, as I was trying to say at the beginning, so LeBron's going to have to face the Lakers, you know, the Trailblazers, everybody that MJ faced in the finals, and see if, hypothetically, he would win as many rings as LeBron. I mean, as many rings as MJ, or, I don't know, you know. Or in the same with Mike. These are all the people that LeBron faced in the finals, and see if he could win his 6 rings, or win more than LeBron, or win 3. He gonna break it down. He gonna break it down. Let's watch.
Now you might think that 6 tries versus 9 tries might seem unfair, but I'm not here to find out who ends up with more rings in each hypothetical universe. This video is comparing the hypothetical Jordan to the real LeBron and the hypothetical LeBron to the real Jordan. So in reality, it's like 6 tries versus 6 hypothetical tries and 9 tries versus 9 hypothetical tries. So without further ado, let's rewind time.
Okay, Cavs versus Spurs,
back to
06.
the 2006-2007 season. Yep. It's the year 2007. Michael Jordan is about to enter his first ever NBA Finals as a Cleveland Cavalier. It's his 4th season in the NBA, making him 24 years old. For reference, LeBron was only 22 at the time. Michael Jordan...
The only reason LeBron was 22 at the time, he came straight out of high school, and so Michael's older than him. That you can't get mad at that. Anyway,
is surrounded by Drew Gooden, Larry Hughes, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Daniel Booby Gibson, and Anderson.
Why they put Nick Cannon as Gibson? I'm dead.
This team is a defensive first, gritty team under Mike Brown.
Yeah, that team sucks. That team was trash.
Or bust. Their opponent is a 2007
How they even get to the finals? See, LeBron don't get credit for that. That team trash.
Spurs teams in Spurs history. It includes a star-studded NBA Hall of Fame roster in their prime.
Wait, did they have Mike Finley on that team?
Early prime Tony
Mike
Parker,
Finley won a ring?
prime Tim Duncan, early prime Manu Ginobili, a young Matt Bonner, an experienced Robert
What the hell does Matt Bonner have to do with anything?
Their
He probably
coach
didn't
is
get no
Greg
PT.
Popovich, one of the greatest NBA coaches to ever coach the game. What would likely be the outcome of this finals? LeBron at 22 got swept in these finals. When MJ was 24, he got his first MVP, but lost to the bad boy Pistons in the 2nd round in just 5 games. Because of this, I don't think MJ would have enough experience to carry such an offensively challenged team as the 2007 Cavs. However, one of the reasons why these Cavs got swept was because Coach Pop knew that the best way to beat LeBron was to turn him into a jump shooter. And at this time, LBJ's jump shot wasn't nearly as good as it is today. MJ's jump shot at 24 was better than LeBron's at 22. Plus, the last 2 games in this real series were nail-biters. The Spurs won Game 3 by only 3 points and won Game 4 by just 1 point. There is a solid chance that MJ could steal 1 or 2 of these games if they were put in a down-to-the-wire situation. Ultimately, the Spurs should win this series in 5 games.
What do you guys think about that? The Spurs still winning? I think it was impossible for MJ, even if MJ was on that Cavs team, to win, because that team was horrible. I don't even know how they got to the finals. But yeah, I think he's correct about that. You guys let me know if you think. Next is Heat versus the Mavs in the finals, which everybody thought the Heat would sweep them because the Mavs are old. This is the first time LeBron, D-Wade, and Chris Bosh like was on the same squad. It was a super team. I'm taking my time to South Beach.
It is now 2011. Michael Jordan has took his talents to South Beach to play with NBA All-Stars and future Hall of Famers
This animation kind of cool, though. This animation kind of cool.
This Miami Heat team has a star-studded starting lineup with this big three. Now, within the LeBron James Heat era, of the 4 LeBron James Heat teams that did exist, this 2011 team is probably the weakest compared to the other 3.
I remember Joel Anthony's ass.
Depth in the bench
Eddie
and
House.
overall experience. Their opponent in this finals is an aging but skilled 2011 Dallas Mavericks team. Back in the real 2011
they had J.
season,
Kidd on the team.
Paper, everyone outside of Cavs fans or Mavs fans were ready to crown LeBron James his first ever NBA championship.
Facts.
The Heat were even
Facts.
up 2-1 at one point in the series. However,
Facts.
as Skip Bayless likes to say, the chosen one became the frozen one. This is the season where LeBron got his bad and likely unfair reputation as a choker and non-clutch player. LeBron in these finals was a no-show in the fourth quarter.
Hold on. LeBron fans, what you gotta say about this, man? I ain't saying LeBron sucks, but what y'all gotta say about this, bruh? Game 1 in the fourth quarter, 5 points. Game 2, 2 points, 2.0. What y'all gotta say about this, man? You guys need some explaining to do. but nah.
8 total points in Game 4. In this hypothetical 2011 season, MJ would be 28 years old.
Yeah.
I cannot, by no means necessary, imagine a 28-year-old Michael Jordan only scoring 2 points in the fourth quarter of an NBA Finals or only scoring 8 points in an NBA Finals.
That's
especially if he was playing alongside 2 other NBA All-Stars, making it nearly impossible for him to be successfully double-teamed. Hypothetically speaking, MJ and the Heat should win this series in 5 games, and MJ should get his first ever hypothetical NBA ring and finals.
And that's what LeBron should have did. That's what LeBron should have did.
Fast forward 1 year. It is now 2012. MJ, Wade, and Bosh are looking to repeat as NBA champs.
Why did you do Chris Bosh like that, man? Why did you do Chris Bosh like that?
Experience than last year. Their opponent this year
I didn't see who was on the team.
Thunder team with a young Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden.
3 MVPs on the same team. 3 MVPs. That's crazy.
Than that Mavericks team, but far less experienced. KD is only 24 around this time and only about to enter the prime of his career. The real Heat team beat this young Thunder team in 5 games, and an MJ Heat team should likely do the same. I'll give the Thunder credit and allow them to steal a game, but the Heat should
they had D Fish on the team. I forgot. Hey, Laker alumni, baby.
Champ and 2-time MVP.
You guys agree with that? They should have beat the Thunder? I agree too.
Also, MJ gets a shot of redemption against a former team that beat him in the hypothetical finals. So you know he's going to be extra motivated and hungry. This Spurs team is a very good Spurs team, but most key players are in the back ends of their primes or on the slight decline. Now some are about to enter their prime like Kawhi Leonard. This hypothetical 2013 Miami
it was a baby. He was just hungry,
trying
to fight scrap.
Ray Allen, and the real Heat did beat the Spurs team in 7 tough games. This Spurs team should put up a good fight, but the strategy of trying to turn a prime MJ into a jump shooter is likely going to fail. The Heat should win this series in 6 games, and Jordan will become a 3-time champ and 3-time Finals MVP.
I agree with that. They added Ray Allen on that squad.
1 year later, it is now time for the ultimate Heat rematch. It's pretty much the same teams, except this time the Spurs are hungrier, more determined, and completely driven to seek revenge on the Heat.
I agree with that.
This should be a close battle, but Jordan has the winner's mentality to not let revenge-seeking teams get the best of him. The Jazz tried to get revenge.
Plus the Spurs, Manu Ginobili plus the Spurs, Manu Ginobili, and Tim Duncan and Tony Parker, they're kind of declining at this point. The only star on their team at this point is Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green, the sharpshooter. Yeah, Danny Green. Excuse me. Also, yeah, they wouldn't. I think MJ and the Heat would have won, just like LeBron should have won.
reasons why the real Heat lost the series was due to LeBron getting bad cramps. Something I don't see happening to Jordan.
LeBron, you my boy,
but conditioning broke on Jordan. I think his lighter and smaller, slender body
what MJ
would not
do?
cramp
What MJ
up
do?
like
What
a
Kobe do, man? He played on it.
So because of these key reasons, I see Jordan's Heat four-peating and MJ becoming a 4-time Finals MVP in 6 games.
I agree with that.
MJ finally returns home to the Cavs in classic fashion. He made a promise to win at least one NBA championship for his original team, and he is determined to accomplish this goal. His new roster starts off with a star-studded team that includes Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. But in the finals, he's going to be cut short as Kevin Love is out and Kyrie only plays one game, being the first game in the finals.
Damn.
MJ's starting lineup really only includes Timofey Mozgov, J.R. Smith,
why they do the boy JR like that? Henny guy. Even though he said he didn't like Henny, but he's still the Henny guy.
Thompson and Draymond Green.
That's
LeBron and his
hilarious.
Cavs took
That's
this
hilarious.
team to 6 games and was once up 2-1 with a home court advantage.
Oh, 2-1 home court?
Won that game
MJ got that.
He would have been up 3-1 and likely win the series. The problem is LeBron was gassed out at this point, had no stamina. Game 4 and beyond, these were not close games. They were blowouts or comfortable wins for the Warriors.
Game 4.
The question here is, if MJ had a 2-1 lead at home for Game 4, would he seize the opportunity to go up 3-1, or would he also be gassed out? Plus, Matthew Dellavedova did an amazing job defending Steph Curry. I won't say he completely stopped Steph and locked him down 100%, but for Dellavedova's role and circumstance, he did as good a job as anyone could. And another factor here, would Iggy know how to lock down and defend MJ like he would LeBron? There's a reason why Iggy got Finals MVP and not Steph. Delly did a great job slowing down Steph, and Iggy was able to somewhat defend a gassed-out LeBron, trying to do everything for his depleted Cavs team. Call me crazy if you
MJ
want,
would be
but
gassed
if
out
MJ
too.
wins this hypothetical Game 4, I think he could beat this Warriors team who has not yet won an NBA championship, as Iggy would need a different approach and style to guard MJ instead of LeBron. I say this Cavs team wins this championship in a really tough 7 games. MJ wins his 5th
that's a tough
ring
one for me.
and his 5th Finals MVP.
Because he would be gassed, but at the same time, that's the first time the Warriors went to the championship.
Now time for a fully healthy rematch. And the Warriors are pretty much the same team, but now with determination to try and get revenge. They are a 73-9 team with the best record in NBA history. Though getting this record,
they still lost though.
A ton of energy.
Even though they had the best record in history, they lost to the Cavs in real life.
More help than last year wipes this Warriors team in 5 games. MJ cannot, for any reason, be double-teamed on a team that has a healthy Kyrie and Kevin Love. MJ wins ring number 6 and his 6th Finals MVP.
So right now, MJ got his 6 rings that he do in real life. Now we about to see if he wins more, because LeBron clearly went to the 9 finals. All right. I think this is what
the Warriors are now really looking for a way to reinvent themselves and try to beat
Why they do rest like that?
They do this by adding Kevin Durant. The MJ-led Cavs are now going up against a new animal with 4 All-Stars instead of 3. And while MJ is a great defender, as former NBA Defensive Player of the Year, I don't think anyone on this Cavs team is truly equipped to defend Kevin Durant to the point of seriously hindering his game. The Warriors beat the real Cavs team in
KD's one of those players that you gotta
this MJ is 34 years old.
You gotta like defend, like, I don't know, just put a hand up. Either way you wanna make it.
But a 34-year-old MJ won an MVP and was on the All-NBA defensive team. Part of the reason these Cavs lost is because LeBron played little to no defense at this point of his career. Jordan would, to his very best, defend Kevin Durant like no tomorrow. To put it in perspective, think of a 6'1" Patrick Beverley who got into KD's head and took the Warriors to 6 games. I can only imagine Jordan doing a better version of what Patrick and the Clippers did to KD. LeBron had guys like Richard Jefferson and Iman Shumpert to try and guard KD. Jordan would want to personally guard KD himself. Because of this, I would say that Jordan and the Cavs beat this Warriors team in a really, really tough 7 games. Jordan would win his 7th NBA ring and his 7th Finals MVP.
That's an iffy one too.
The Cavs had some drama, and Kyrie left Cleveland. The only two stars on this team are
I
MJ
forgot
and
they have
Kevin Love.
Kyrie
MJ
and
is now 35. He's getting old and now on the decline of his career. They are going to face the same Warriors team who are so hungry and fuming to beat this Cavs team. The Warriors have more incentive to go all out. They smell blood in the water, as an older MJ and Kevin Love are the only stars in this depleted Cavs team. The Warriors are also sick of hypothetically losing to the Cavs 3 times in a row. They spent their whole season thinking about revenge, and this is time I say they finally get it in 6 games. Kevin Durant wins his first Finals MVP and gets his first hypothetical NBA ring.
Twice in a
Jordan
row.
quietly retires on the Lakers a few seasons later as he plans to buy his first NBA team in the near future. When it's all said and done, if Jordan was thrown into all of 9 LeBron's finals, I would say he goes 7 for 2, or 7 out of 9. And that first finals really can't be a stain on his record, as it was a baby team that scratched and clawed out of nowhere and had
7
no
out of
business
9.
being
LeBron
in the NBA
James,
finals.
3 out of 9 so far.
What
y'all think about that?
Jordan is on the decline.
What y'all think about
James and the Bulls versus Magic Johnson and the Lakers. LeBron James is entering his first ever NBA Finals. It's his 7th season in the NBA, making him 25 years old. LeBron is surrounded by NBA All-Star and future Hall of Famer Scottie Pippen, elite NBA talent in Horace Grant, John Paxson, and Bill Cartwright. His coach is one of the greatest coaches to ever coach, Phil Jackson. Phil will put LeBron in the triangle system. This is unique for LeBron since nearly all of his career, LeBron had to orchestrate his own offense. He was his own unique system. The Bulls will be facing a depleted and older Laker team. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has been long retired, and this is Magic's last season in the NBA at 31 due to health reasons. However, this Lakers team is an all-time great team, with Magic still physically a powerhouse. And this team includes high-level players like Sam Perkins, James Worthy, and AC Green, to name a few. The real Bulls beat this Laker team in 5 games, losing only the first one and comfortably sweeping the next 4. Now, before I give my prediction, I just want to remind everyone that during the 2011 Finals, everyone, and I mean literally everyone that wasn't a Cavs or Mavs fan or Skip Bayless, was ready to crown LeBron a champion for the first time in his career. The Heat were the superior team on paper, and the Mavs were an older team with a really small window. The Heat were also up 2-1 once in that series. On paper, the Bulls should beat this Lakers team, but this is LeBron's first ever finals, and I can't say for certain that he wouldn't have shaky games like the times he only averaged 2 points in the 4th quarter or only scored 8 points in an entire game like he did in the 2011 finals. Because of this, I actually see the Lakers beating this Bulls team in a really tough 7 games.
Well, hold on. He's saying the Lakers would beat them? That is real cap. I'm calling you out, Rebound Rewind. I'm calling you out because, first of all, even in the documentary, they said, like, after that first loss, Scottie started locking Magic up. And those games weren't even close after that. So even if it came down to a close situation, so LeBron James wouldn't even be put in that close situation where he had to score. So scoring 5 points or 2 points in a 4, they're capping on that one. Bruh. LeBron should have got that first one against depleting Lakers team, and I'm a Lakers fan. That's crazy.
Returns after a tough summer of
with Scottie on the team too, locking Magic. They're capping on that one, boy.
For the KLIF station.
They're capping on that one.
LeBron has the experience of what it's like to be in the finals and is now more hungry to get over this hill and win a chip. This team, for the most part, is the same, but with more experience and better chemistry.
Yo, what y'all think? They're really capping on that, though. I think LeBron and the Bulls would have won that against the Lakers. That's crazy.
Terry Porter, Clifford Robinson, and Danny Ainge. They say defense wins championships. Well, this Blazers team had no successful way to defend Michael Jordan. MJ averaged 35.8 points in the series, and Scottie averaged 20.8. LeBron should have an easy time putting up similar numbers, considering that Clyde, who was bigger than MJ and played the same position as him, had a tough time trying to guard him and outscore him. He is not going to have an easy time trying to guard someone bigger and stronger than him. The Bulls should win this series in 6 games. LeBron gets his first ring and Finals MVP.
Bulls versus the Suns.
Charles Barkley is coming. Forget the donuts. Barkley wants rings on his fingers, not donut holes. Barkley is surrounded by Kevin Johnson, Richard Dumas, and Danny Ainge. LeBron has a
damn. Danny Ainge is out here in the finals, low key.
And chemistry. In the real series between the two teams, Game 6 came down to the wire, and the Suns only lost by 1 point. MJ averaged a whopping 41 points per game in this series. LeBron's highest point per game average in the finals was 35.8, and that was when he was virtually alone on an injured 2015 Cavs roster. Of course, LeBron doesn't have the same scorer's mentality as MJ, but under Phil Jackson's triangle, LeBron's role would be to score first and find the best available play second.
True. Plus, LeBron's probably the best passer ever. So.
But he wouldn't flourish in the same way MJ would. I think the Suns would indeed put up a good fight, but I find it hard for what would be an experienced LeBron James to give up ground against the team.
Are they forgetting Scottie Pippen's on the team?
LeBron gets his second ring.
I was about to say, if the Suns won that, Bulls versus Supersonics.
LeBron has returned to the finals after a small semi-retirement and 2 awkward seasons of baseball. In this hypothetical universe, LeBron would be 31 years old, in the direct peak of his prime. This is largely the same Bulls team with Phil as the head coach and Scottie as the second option. This team would also have some new chemistry back after a flop with a 45 jersey just a year before. This Bulls team is going up against a Supersonics team that is led by Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. This Supersonics team was actually down 0-3 in the real final.
Damn!
It was about to be swept, but kicked it into gear for 2 games before losing 2-4. This shows that this team didn't have the experience
the Bulls
as it was their
win.
first finals appearance. Also, they would be facing the 72-10 Bulls, the best Bulls regular season in NBA history. Just like in our universe, I see the Bulls winning this series in 6 games. LeBron gets his 3rd ring and 3rd Finals MVP.
Bulls versus Jazz.
LeBron is now 32 years old. You can argue that he's still in his prime, but this is probably the beginning of the end of his prime. It's still
people always say that about LeBron, but he's still putting up numbers the same 25,
but his basketball
10 and whatever,
IQ offensively is higher than ever. This
35, 10 and 5
or whatever that was. So much finals experience and success. They will be facing a
and they got Dennis Rodman on the squad.
Been into the NBA Finals, led by Karl Malone and John Stockton. The real Bulls beat this Jazz team in 6 games, but 4 out of the 6 games came down to the wire. This Jazz team is defensively strong with Karl and offensively gifted with assisting and playmaking of John. Above all, this will be one of the closest series of LeBron's career. But I see the Bulls winning this series in a tough 7 games. LeBron has proven that he can be quite clutch in Game 7s, and the Bulls will have a home court advantage, which is a huge help. LeBron gets his 4th ring and 4th Finals MVP.
Okay.
LeBron is now 33 years old.
So at this point,
still one of the best.
So at this point, he has more rings than he do in real life.
Best players in the NBA, one of the best players on the planet, but his defense is declining. He's still a good defender when he wants to be, but he has to pace himself and only plays lockdown defense when absolutely necessary. The Bulls are facing the same Jazz team that is hungry and seeking revenge. They also have home court advantage. Remember when I said that last final series would be one of LeBron's closest series? Well, this one would be even closer. It's the same.
This one probably go down to Game 7.
This time, the Jazz have more experience.
Because Jordan did hit that last shot,
Importantly, LeBron's
it came down to that last shot.
MJ at 33
because he wanted to end it.
NBA defensive first-team player.
It came down to
last time LeBron
I don't know if LeBron James could hit that last shot like MJ did.
The last time he got NBA defense second team was at 29.
Yo, that is true.
Is not what it once was. This will be a tough series.
Because if MJ didn't hit that last shot, it could have turned the tides of the
not being the defensive monster
it could have turned the tides of the series.
I say the Jazz would actually win this series in a hard 7
Ooh, that's
games.
a close one. That's a close one.
When it's all said and done, if LeBron was thrown into all of 6
that's
of
a close one. So that was the video. Tell me what you guys think, though. So hypothetically, in that situation, if they switch careers in the finals, MJ would have won how many? 8? They said 8 rings, and LeBron would have won 4. So what you guys think about that? That first Warriors team, the 72 and what's the name? 72 and 10 or whatever it is, 72-9, 73-9, whatever against MJ. I don't know. That's debatable. That's debatable right there because I gotta go back and see what Steph Curry was doing because he wasn't really playing good in those finals. Like I said, it was Iguodala. He did make a good point. Iguodala wouldn't know how to guard MJ. But dang, that's gonna be. I don't know if he's gonna win that one. They definitely not beating KD 2 times in a row. They're definitely not beating that team 2 times in a row. So I don't know. You guys tell me. This is crazy though. That's a crazy scenario. What do you think about LeBron? Would he have gone 6 for 6 or would he have gone 4 for 6? He definitely not winning. Actually, he's definitely winning that one against Magic. That's the only problem I have. He's definitely winning that one. They have Scottie Pippen who locked down Magic Johnson. They even said it in the documentary. It's even proven fact. Locked them up. And then I think he's also winning. Wait, I think that's all he is. That's all he's getting from 6. I think he's winning 5 instead of 4. That's the only thing I changed. 5 instead of 4. You guys tell me down below in the comments. You guys tell me what team in real life will win. You know, the Lakers or the Bulls team. Shoot. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to the channel for more reaction videos like this. It's your boy The Flame, and we out.